All right, Coach, the hits were even tonight, but it felt like the free passes, kind of swayed the momentum Alabama's way.
Just a bit. We set a gross tone in the first 2 innings. And thank goodness Hayden Smith had great compete. Jackson Lucas manipulated some stuff. Matt Dill looks like he's supposed to be on the mound, so that's why he gets out there. And great job by Brady. Jimmy, good swings. You got to get after it. You don't have time to settle in. Settling in is a phrase that has been removed. It's 8 letters that is removed from our vernacular. We will never settle in. Settling in is, I got no time for that. So we will not settle in. We will go in and we'll be ready to go when you get your opportunity. Foot meets rubber, rubber meets your foot again, and you drive towards forward, and you throw the ball as hard as you can with whatever pitch it is through that big 6'4" catcher we got. And you've got to be okay with the results. Too much passiveness, too many freebies. 5 hits on the scoreboard, but more runs. It means freebies happened. Problematic. So guys want opportunities, they got to take advantage of it, and some guys did. Thank goodness we learned some great things from certain individuals tonight.
What did you make of the offense tonight?
I thought there were some better approaches. A couple balls were hit hard that there was some no reward for. There was some, and obviously you go back and check it all, and you get in the moment of the game, and, you remember this or that. I thought the Pine at bat that he grinded for the walk, which then in turn later he gets rewarded with a double and a future at bat. Sorry, I don't need that anyways. We already know what happened. But I think that, and we had this a couple instances, keep having great long at bats. I know Blake Scuffling, it's not a secret, but he had 2 at bats that had multiple post 6-pitch walks, took his walks. The game will eventually reward you if you take those walks, and you have to do that. He did that a couple times to me, and he also had a couple good swings too, right? Line out to right, deep fly ball to right center with good spin on it. That's kind of how you set the stage to break out. Do we love 5 hits? No. But I'm going to sit here and say that we looked totally disjointed or out of character. Sean Darnell hits the ball to the wall there. I think, was that in the 9th? I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great swing. Game didn't reward you. At RPF this weekend, it's out there in Doubles Alley, and everyone's jumping up and down. So sometimes you got to just stick with it, and the success will eventually come.
Conference play opens up this weekend. You have a couple of days off. What do these few days look like, and what do you want to see from your teammates as they face Old Dominion this weekend?
Well, we have the mandated day off. I certainly would advise that guys work their butts off. That's not an illegal compliance statement. That's just the reality of baseball. You get 1 4-month window to maximize everything you have. So I hope guys are doing what they need to do on their own, compliance-wise. But they better get after it, to figure out what it is they need. And some guys don't need anything. Some guys need to take it. Some guys need to keep working what it is that they're working on, whatever that, small detail may be. And then we'll practice really hard, lift also on Thursday, and have ourselves ready for, thankfully, a home weekend at RPF starting up the next phase. The beautiful part is, you go through these 16 non-conference games with the challenges that we've put in front. And by the way, that's intentional. The job and the goal for this program is to be our best as we hit the second phase. So we haven't hit our crescendo. We are going to keep making adjustments. We're learning some answers to the test. Some of them we don't like, but we're learning the answers. And if we do that and we have conviction and we continue to have internal and player-led toughness, we'll be where we need to be as we start phase 2.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.